Pick up yourself, CSV. Good to see you, babe. I hope all is well with you. Hey, Sophie, how you doing, darling? Hope all is well. I'm not too bad, Sophie. I'm not too bad. No, Isla. No, I didn't go to work last night. I'm going tonight. Pick up yourself, just viewing. How you doing, baby? They left so many messages in my inbox because of yesterday's live. It seems a lot of people were in their feelings for some reason or the other. Excuse me. But thank you, Karina. But I want you guys to understand, for all the people that came in here trying to defend this woman, I don't give a shit about your feelings, right? Hey, I drive. Pick up yourself, MJ. I don't give a shit about your feelings. I kind of am tired because I did have to get up and do some stuff. I had to do stuff around the house. I've been up since 4, so I think that can explain some of it. I've been up since 4 a.m. For other people that were in their feelings about me putting up this photo, I really don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Okay, MJ, do your thing, darling. Thank you, I drive. Hey, Sav, how you doing, beautiful? Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Oh my goodness. Okay, pick up time's up. Grand rising to you, to my darling. Um, yeah, they were in their feelings yesterday. Pick up yourself, Emma. They were in their feelings yesterday, just talking a lot of ish about me putting up Shrikisha. Um, you guys' favorite is stupid. I don't know what else to tell you guys. Um, everybody's laughing at her, and it's a shame. Oh, I missed you too, Emma. Always a pleasure to see you, my darling. Always. Yes, that's her name, Shrikisha. Big Bop Bop. Um, they should thank me for my interactions with her. When I just met her, she was like 380 pounds. And I told her to stop trying to insult people when she looks like that. And I wasn't trying to be mean. I was just giving her sound advice. I said, you need to stop talking to people like crap. When you look the way that you do, you're big and you're burly and you know what I mean? You're morbidly obese. And she lost a lot of weight. She lost a lot of weight. She took her fat ass into the gym. She lost a lot of weight. So if it weren't for me, she would be worrying about a heart attack right now. So I don't know why they're angry with me. I literally helped to save her life. Am I lying? Am I lying? I'm not lying. She was one burger away from a heart attack. Big up Trinity, right? Mhm. The live is about civil discourse, educational, and entertainment purposes. We don't tolerate bigotry, hate, transphobia, homophobia, or heterophobia. No hateful rhetoric, ideology, hateful behavior, bullying or harassment will be tolerated. The live is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Good to see you, Haley. Hope all is well with you, sister. Thank you, user. Thank you, hearts. Big up Karina as always. Yeah, let's stop the screen. Let's share the live. Let's get some people in here. To think that people are making Reddits about we're gonna dox anybody that supports Shantae. Um, if you're that angry, and I'm saying this, I'm gonna say this, right? Excuse me. Thank you, Trinity, for the gifts. Did you send a gift? I don't even know. Anyway, for all the people that are upset about me, right? And you're just infuriated about the lives that I do. I want to take this time out to tell you that screw your feelings, screw you, and after every live I do each day, thank you, MJ, I smile, I laugh, especially when you guys come on and you're irate and you're screaming and you're yelling and you're calling me all sorts of names. After I end the live, I laugh. And then me and my family, they said, oh, they sounded so angry. They were so mad. And I said, yes. And we laugh about it. And we mock you. Um, and then I eat. Or, I wash my punani. And then I pray and I go to sleep. hmm I sleep good. I rest so well, knowing that I pissed you guys off. It brings me joy and pleasure to the highest degree. You people are insane. Insane. And I'm glad Trump won. If not anything else, if not for anything else, for the fact that you people want to force children into partaking into your ideology. It's done. Get over it. Guys, remember this live is for educational purposes only. Yeah, they're too much, too much, too much. You're doing too much. Forcing children, going into the schools, talking about. So I don't know who sent me a video where this woman, this morbidly obese woman, with short hair and glasses was talking about. I am a teacher, and I don't know how to introduce myself to the kids because I'm they them. Sometimes I'm he him. Sometimes I'm up down left right center. Why would you go to teach children, especially elementary, right, or kindergarten children? If this is the type of behavior that you're going to present to them, you're in the school because you need attention. You want everything to be focused around you. That's why you guys are going into the schools, because you get a kick out of being called they, them, and children asking you, oh, what does this mean? Thank you, MJ. What does that mean? You're sick people. You're attention deprived. You were the losers in high school, in middle school, and nobody wanted you to be their friends. And the only sense of feeling alive that you get is being a part of a group. You can't stand the silence within yourself because you hear the voices speaking to you. You people are sick. Sick people, man. Going into schools wanting to teach children. I can't wait until January 6th. I cannot wait until January 6th. Did y'all hear what Trump said to Netanyahu? Trump said, I want the war to be over. before I get into the office. Before I get into office. Pick up yourself, funny Paul. Good to see you, baby. Trump said, I want the war over before I go into office. Listen, I don't care what nobody says. I like Trump. I like him, right? I like him. End of story. hmm He says he's going to ban. Yeah, he's hilarious. And he's not even, he's funny. He's so unserious. I don't know. He doesn't say it to be funny. It's like when I'm talking to people and they're like, but I'm not being funny. I'm just being honest. It's just, I love it. I love it, man. It's a good look. Pick up yourself, Pam. Yeah, people think I'm being funny, but I'm just being honest. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. TikTok has Live Fest. I don't know what Live Fest is. What is it supposed to mean? It keeps coming up on my screen about Live Fest. Live Fest. Do you guys know what Live Fest is? I don't know what's going on with that, man. Oh. They're going to have award ceremonies. Oh, it's talking about the UK. Is it because the VPN is on the UK? What they're telling me about the UK? That's so weird. It's talking about the UK. Okay. I didn't even know there was a thing called Live Fest. Oh, it says it comes up on your screen, Annie. So why do they have to put it on the screen? That's distracting. Big up yourself, Rama. They shouldn't spam it on the screen though. Like I want to see the comment. It keeps popping up on the screen. They shouldn't do that. Big up yourself, Shay. Hope all is well with you. All right, let's get the likes up, guys, so we can get some people in here to have conversation. Let's see if we can get the likes up to 10K. Yeah, Big Bop Bop. I just saw a Caucasian woman reacting to Big Bop Bop. And the Caucasian woman was like, oh my God, did she just compare a C-section to abortion? And I went through the comment section and everybody was laughing at her. She embarrassed herself, I'm not going to lie. And it's so sad because she could have been used this opportunity to do political commentary, but she blew it. She blew it, man. Big Bop Bop. She's so old looking. And then her followers coming in here. Oh, you're trying to clout chase. You're trying to Big Bop Flop. I don't know, man. It's just so sad. She could have been featured on like CNN for political commentary, but it's like she made herself a joke. Oh boy. Madness, man. Madness. Is there anybody who wants to come up and have a conversation in regards to Trump, Kamala, or what it pertains, what Trump winning has to do with the alphabet community? Do you guys want to come up? I think that Trump going into office will severely impact the alphabet community, especially when it comes to their agenda. I honestly believe it. Um, I think that a lot of them are going to be in their feelings, even more so when he starts implementing laws um, that basically removes their rights to, you know, think that they can just teach people's children about what they want. Um, and I can't wait, honestly, I can't wait until he's in office. I cannot wait. You know what befuddles me even more are these so-called Christian women that support Kamala. How can you be a Christian and have John 3:16 in your bio, but you support Kamala? I don't understand. How does that make sense? Kamala doesn't even like Jesus. Kamala doesn't even like Jesus. She refused to touch the Bible. So weird. She refused to touch the Bible. She put her purse there rather than touching the Bible. She hates God. How can you support that woman? Oh my goodness. Dean is talking about Shakisha. No, Adam, I didn't see it. Big up yourself, Morgan. I did not see it. Chaz, big up yourself, my baby. Adam, I did not see it. He's Dean saying that Baby Bop spreads misinformation. Yeah, they don't want to use a real Bible. Oh, I'm gonna check it out, Adam. I'm gonna check it out. Dean talking about people spreading misinformation. When Dean propagates men can be women, make it make sense. All of them spread misinformation. Every single one of them spread misinformation. All of them are insane. All of them are, in my opinion, and spread misinformation. Let's be honest now. Every day he has lives talking about trans women are women. Trans women are women. Isn't that spreading misinformation as well? Or am I tripping? Am I tripping? I think that's misinformation as well. I don't even know Dean's account. Oh my lord. Mm-mm-mm. I knew that they would turn their backs on her. She's so stupid. She didn't see that they were using her. She did not see that they were using her. And she fell right into their trap. I know they're discarding her like a used piece of toilet paper. But that's what she gets. That's what she gets. All right, so I'm back. All right. Yeah, we want to see if we can get some conversations. But where are the ups? Snow City made some more background. So I may have to go get those off IG in a minute. Mm-hmm. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Where are the ups? Where are the ups? Come on now, come on, wherever you are. What is happening here? Should I restart? Should I restart? Do you think I should restart? Oh my goodness. Oh. They're always dilated. Can you believe that they've been reporting the account even when I wasn't live? They were reporting the account. I got up this morning and checked on Tickety Talk, right? And when I checked on Tickety Talk, the first thing that I saw was they said over 2,000 people viewed your profile. So you know it's the report bots that they send to report the live. They're so salty. Imagine spending money to report somebody's live. Y'all are better than me. Y'all are better than me. You're buying report bots. Sending report bots. You people are pathetic. Yeah, they don't want me to gain a following, but too bad for them. It's already happened. Guys, who wants to join my Discord? Smiley face if you want to join the Discord. Smiley face if you want to join the Discord. Nobody? All right, so I'm going to send it to Safi, Lydia, and then they can share it with people and we can have the Discord, because if TikTok is going to be... sorry. If TikTok is going to be banned come January, we need a way for you guys to keep abreast of where I'm going, where I'm going to be. So we're going to set up the Discord. No problem, MJ. we're gonna set up the Discord and you guys can follow, because they said that in the Discord I can use the Discord for YouTube. Guys, I'm learning about how to do lives on TikTok. Have people call from the Discord so I can stream it from Discord to YouTube. They say it's better that way than like from TikTok to YouTube. They say that way it's less restricted and we can have good conversations. So that's what we're going to be doing. That's what we're going to be doing. It's going to be great. So this next week, Monday, is when we officially start streaming on YouTube. Yeah. So wish me luck. We're officially streaming on YouTube next week, Monday. The Discord will be available today, so you guys can join. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. Discord will be available today. Everybody who wants to join, you can join. It's just going to be for everybody on Tickety Talk, right? And we're streaming Monday on YouTube. Oh, thank you, CSP. Yeah, that's it. Guys, I didn't want to rush the YouTube thing that I was doing. So I'm thankful for you guys for being patient with me with the YouTube. Hi, good day.
Yo, what's up?
How old are you for Tickety Talk purposes?
I'm 18.
Awesome. How can I help you?
So what's the argument for the proposition trans women are men?
Exactly that.
Sorry, I asked for an argument.
I don't know those fancy words. I'm not very educated.
Okay, an argument is just...
Yeah, I don't need you to explain it. The proposition
you don't know what an argument is?
No, I don't. I don't know, and I don't
34 viewers here. You do not know what an argument is. That's so funny.
I don't know what an argument is, and nor do I need you to explain it to me. So you see it right there. It says trans women are men. How are they women?
Yeah, so I'm just going to define a woman as someone who has some sort of prima facie established desire or last established desire indexed towards female characteristics.
Can I say something to you? Do you think that you go into the dictionary and finding big words to use to substitute ordinary layman terms would make you sound smarter?
Sorry, I can.
Or would give your argument. I'm asking you a genuine question. Hold on. I'm asking you. Hold on. I'm asking you a question, Mr. Sassy Pants, Mr. Twinkelicious. Do you think that it makes you sound smarter, or do you think that it just makes people laugh at you? That you would have to go to these lengths to try to make yourself sound smarter?
I think both can be true at once. So you want me to?
I don't think both can be true at once,
really?
Because if you're here,
there's a contradiction.
Hold
So
on.
there's a contradiction. Where's the contradiction?
Hold on. Oh, do you know me and I don't know you, sir? So I'm going to ask you something. Why do you think that anybody would take you seriously, or anybody would think that you have any type of intellectual capabilities when your whole argument is here to support men being women?
Yeah, it's going to be a presupposition on your view. You're trying to.
I don't know. Listen. I don't have time for these philosophical, these big words and these conundrums that you throw around. I don't have time for it because you people are not smart. Stop it. Do you spend your time going through the dictionary? What do you go on Google? Hold on. Do you guys go on Google? Do you get the laptop like this? Hold on, let me get the laptop.
I understand you and your audience need the help.
Hold on. It's okay, sir. Hold on. Do you go like this? Do you go like this? Do you go like this? What is another word that I can substitute for related that sounds fancy? What is another word that I can use to say, as long as they identify and fit in with the stereotypical norms of what is a woman?
Not even my definition.
I cannot make it. I don't. You guys, stop it. It's atrocious. Stop it. You're not smart. Stop using Father Google for your argument. You're not
Why are you
smart.
yelling?
You are not
Why don't you
smart.
tell me what the definition
You're
was?
not smart.
Why don't you
Get
tell me
off
what my
the live,
definition was?
man. Get off.
What was?
So nauseating. I hate when they do that. Mr. Sissy Pants. And they're not smart. It's like they spend their time. He and what's his name? Sweetie, nobody's running. You're pathetic. Running from what? Running from what? He and that other Jamaican twink, what's his name? Nate. He and Nate, they're so atrocious. Spending your time every single day Googling birds, Googling. I kicked you because you're dog vomit. What are you even doing on my live? Didn't you come on and call me a third world country? You forgot you came on with a southern accent? Shante, you're from a third world. Go suck your mother, batty boy. The only thing slow is your testosterone distribution in utero. That's why you're lacking testosterone now, and that's why men bend you and fold you at 18 years old. Your back door has no walls. Get off my live. What makes you think that you're welcome here? You're dog vomit. You're dog vomit. I don't like you people. Don't come to my lives. You're not welcome here. I don't like you. And he's gonna come back on another account. Block that account that says Leo. Block it. And if this is him, we're gonna block it too. Unmute yourself and state your age.
Yeah, do you have autism? Is that why you keep running from me?
Yeah,
This is
block
so
him
embarrassing
again. You
to me.
see what
You're
I mean? That's what they
axiomatically and
do. They
fundamentally
literally feed.
incapable
Shut up,
of
shut up,
backing up your
shut up,
stance.
you dirty ass, faggoty ass,
Fucking
cocksucking
retarded.
twig. Shut up, you're dog
You
vomit.
absolutely
You're
got.
shut up, shut up, shut up. Dog vomit, faggoty ass twink. Shut up. You're not smart. I hate when they do that. It's like Dean and Parker. When I debated Dean, he was doing the same thing. But you know, with Dean, I wanted to embarrass him. I hate when they do it. And what is the conundrum of the fully soul? And if I hate it, because you're not smart. You people spend all your time, your free time, going on Google, typing in. Who does that? Adding big words to a sentence doesn't make you smart. I don't have to Google anything for any information. I don't like you. What makes you think that you're welcome here? Go suck on Christie's rotten, gray-haired, filled punani. I don't want you here. I don't want none of you people here. I've told you that a million times. I don't want any of you here. I just got a DM. They're saying it's the guy Leo that was racist, that came on talking about third world country. I didn't even remember these people. This is what I'm saying. Don't come to my lives. I don't like no. If you support crackhead cuttlefish, lying ass schizophrenic, rotten skin, looking like it's melting off the bone, chicken skin looking Christy, raw real, don't come to my lives. I don't like none of you people. I don't like you. I've made this abundantly clear. Don't come over here. Typically, I wouldn't give a shit about who you follow and who you support. But with these people, I don't want you here. I don't want them here. Because all you guys do is sit in my lives for hours, listen to what the fuck I say, and then go to lives and host lives about it, and then take credit for it like you did something. All of you sat there with Rotten Pussy Christie, that old barren witch, when she was talking about, for years I've been talking about Mandora, and none of you said to her, no, you were not. Don't come to my lives. I don't like none of you. I don't care about views. I don't need you to make up numbers. Don't come over here. That's all they do. That's all they do. They sit there. The last time he came up, he was using fancy words and then wanted to tell me about science. I asked him, how does the man's testes produce sperm? How is it formulated? He couldn't tell me. So what they do, they just sit there, especially with these topics. They just sit there and they Google. But if you ask them anything outside of that, scientifically related or anything to do with science, they can't tell you. And it irks my spirit. Get on. I don't want you people here. You came on here talking about third world country, and then other audacity. You dirty ass, faggoty ass twink. If you were in front of me, I'd spit in your face. Exactly, Mr. Nim. I don't want none of you here on my platform. None of you. And if I find out that any of you are using troll accounts on here, you're going to get blocked. All of you are going to get blocked. Big up yourself, Jason. Find some other material. Don't come in here and leech off me. I don't want any of you in here. Not one of you. "18-year-old twink." Imagine that. Your father must be disappointed. Thank you, Jason and will do. Yeah. Love you, Jersey. Safi, I'm over it. I don't want any of them in here. I'm serious. I don't want them. You see, when you guys told me that she was quoting me verbatim yesterday, and none of those people corrected that woman. None of them said to her, well, that's not true. That's not true. None of them said that. They just sat there and let her. I don't want none of them over here. None of them. They're going to have you arrested. Why are they going to have you arrested? Because you said that she embarrassed herself in front of Ben Shapiro? They need to have Baby Bop arrested for being ugly. Well, that's not true. She's not ugly. For looking old at 22, 23 years old. I don't know. This is the first time I've seen black crack. Her black cracked because she's like 22, 23. And bitch looks like she's pushing 42. Oh, my Lord. Big up yourself. Big up yourself, Jason. Thank you, baby. Yeah, they need to have her arrested for cracking black. That's what they need to do. That's what I'm saying. She cracked black. They say black don't crack, but Baby Bob found a cheat code and she cracked it. Do you know how hard it is for a dark-skinned woman to look old? Do you know how hard it is? The darker the skin, the better you are at absorbing the sun's rays. Right? This is why you see darker skinned people, their skin glow. They have better skin. They're less prone to pimples and stuff like that. Look at Tweener. Tweener is like 30. And look at her. I don't know what's wrong with Baby Bob. She old and tired. Me I tell you, Bree, she old and tired. Bree talking all kinds of Jamaican slang. Bree been doing her research. She looks old for real. I love you too, Bree. She looks old for real, and it's a travesty because she's so young. I don't remember where her photo is. Oh, here it is. Look at it. Do you believe that she's 23? Be honest. How old do you think she looks? Did you guys know that she's 23 years old? Yeah, she's 23. Blood clot stuff is the late 40s. Safi, you look younger than Baby Bop. You look so much better than Baby Bop. Jersey looks better than Baby Bop. 23 stone. Safi, I'm being honest. If you and her did a side-by-side panel, people would tell you that you look younger than her. She's going for that classic look. It's giving grandma vibes. I tell you, Adam, she looks old. She looks old for real. It's a travesty. It's because she has so many men running through her, I think. I think when you give up your body to everybody, it ages you. Yes, she does. She does for real, Pam. And she doesn't believe in Jesus Christ, so that's another thing. If you don't believe in God, if you don't believe in Christ and the Father, your life is done. Your life is done. Everything you do, you put God first, and He will keep you. Hey, darling, how are you?
Hi, lovely. I'm fine. Hang on. I got one for you. Big screamy, please, Shanta.
Gentle Jesus. She doesn't look too bad here. She doesn't look too bad here.
She's only young. What happens?
Oh my God. I don't know what happened to her, man. I don't know. It's kind of sad.
For real. She needs to drink some. She needs to drink some water.
She needs to drink some water.
She's plenty of fluids by the looks of it. Not
She
food.
needs to stop letting men run through her, because she says she has random hookups with men and then just send them on their way. So I think that's aging her bad.
She's done lives, going in graphic details what she lets them do, and then she kicks them out the door. Like, how do you not get banned? Like, she goes into details.
Exactly. I literally mentioned this yesterday, and her supporters were like, "Oh no, she doesn't. She doesn't say that."
She literally talks about them eating out her back door and how much she loves it. I'm like, oh my gosh, we did not need to know that.
Big up yourself, Wicked Dragon. But who would eat her? This woman literally weighs 500 pounds. She weighs the amount of doo-doo that's supposed to be in them cheeks.
Swallow. If you didn't kick them out the door, they're all stuck up her ass. She swallowed.
Oh my God. They got swallowed up.
Yep.
They got swallowed. I'm sorry, but why would you eat Baby Bop's arse? That she's not even oh my God. Men, this is why I say that men need to set standards for themselves again. Because, oh my Lord. But at the end of the day, she's meeting these men on various hookup sites. So I'm not surprised that they would just eat her booty like that. Ugh. Ugh. Brother, ugh. Why were they calling you saying that they're going to get you arrested? What did you do?
I don't know. I got a random Discord. Bearing in mind, I don't even know how to use Discord, and I'd only just downloaded it. And I only had about three friends on there, and one of her lot I was friends with one of her friends, and they sent me a message saying they were going to report me to the police. I was like, for what? What for? I haven't done anything.
Just because you spoke the truth, they want to report you to the police. You see how entitled these people are? Why don't they report these nuts? Why don't they report Baby Bop?
Ben Shapiro, who doesn't know who Ben Shapiro is? And goes, oh my god, you're really cute in real life.
Exactly. She's such a slut. Excuse my language, TikTok. TikTok, this is for educational purposes only. She does too much. She was flirting with Ben Shapiro, a married man. Ben Shapiro don't want you, baby bop. You literally are built like Snuffleupagus from Sesame Street. That man don't want you.
You wouldn't touch over 10-foot barge pole, you get lost.
Ugh. When Ben saw her running up to him.
Sorry, go on.
No, go ahead. It's overlapping because they're reporting, but go ahead, darling.
I was going to say, he'd need the pole to find his way back out.
Yes, he would, out of all that blubber. When saw her running up to him and Jubilee, I know he was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Ew. Everything was just jiggly.
Sorry.
Go ahead, darling. Go ahead.
Yeah, they say she ran for the chair. She didn't. That bloke, they were like, he stood back, he stepped back for her and was just like, whoa, it's all right, love, you look like you need it more than me. And then she just went, yeah, C-sections are abortions. It's like, no, they're not, you stupid fat bitch. Sorry.
I love it.
Educational on purposes only. Sorry. F1.
Oh
TikTok is amazing. I'm going to drop.
Big up yourself, MJ. We love it. That's why we need the Discord, so we can say what we want without ramifications. It's too much on Tickety Talk. But yeah, Trump says he's gonna, take away the restrictions that these social media platforms have. And it's a good thing. Can't wait. But as I was saying, when she ran up to Ben, I'm sure Ben was like, oh my God, it's Jello. She just jiggled. Like when your mom used to make you those Jello thingies? And she would put it in the basin, and then she would poke it with the finger, or you would poke it with the finger, and it just went glue, 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 glue. That's what Baby Bop reminded me of when she ran across the stage. All she does is propagate whoredom, lasciviousness, and abortion. That's all she does, talking about, oh, it's a clump of cells. It's a baby. It's a baby. They're babies. You're advocating for women to unalive their own offspring. Every day you do that. Advocating for women to unalive their own offspring. How do you get off? How do you get off supporting that? You're supposed to be here, but no other child is supposed to be here. Make it make sense. I don't like her. I don't like her at all. I don't like her. And she just went up there and looked stupid. She supported Mandora too. Baby Bob supported Mandora even after I told her that, and even after I spoke about Mandora and spoke about the things that he did. She still supported him. So I don't know why she's going down on tweener now. No pun intended. Oh my goodness, Jersey. He would be like, oh, let me out. Big whale. It probably did. When she got up yesterday, she was probably the reason why Jamaica had a earthquake. Horrible person. Horrible person, man. I don't like her. I know there are people in here who do not agree. You guys are free to come up, okay? You guys are free to come up. Parker and Dean bending each other over, taking turns. Right, Jersey? Oh, my Lord. No, Diddy. I want to get debates up. Big up yourself, Jenny.
Blood clot. Was she trying for Jessica Whale bit? Oh man, my God. I gotta pin this one. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm sorry. Could Jesus meek and mild, have mercy upon this child. Oh my Lord. Yes, they influenced the other twins to go out and vote for Kamala, but Kamala still lost. I believe in the law of Moses. I ain't turning no cheek. Okay? She deserves all the hate she gets. She's disgusting. Fucking. Like every Mayo Clinic. Fucking. Come on, Ben. Oh my God, Ben, you look so much nicer in person. Ben, not in my face. I want to cry about racism, but I only take white dick. Fucking white men. I love them. But guess what? They discriminate against me. So like a chipmunk on steroids. The life is for educational purposes only. We don't tolerate bigotry or hate, transphobia, homophobia, hateful rhetoric, hateful behavior, or any type of bullying or harassment. We don't tolerate that. That's how she sounded. No, I didn't see it. Share it with me, Adam. I don't be on TikTok. When I leave, you see, when I'm on TikTok, I put the thingy on friends, and then I like some of you guys' posts. Then I put it on like following, and then it's just Christian talk. It's just like biblical stuff. I don't see like the trannies. I don't see those lives, believe it or not. My lives, my For You page is just about like religion. Thank you, Adam. And I'm happy that I don't see Dean and Park on my For You page. Lydia said her For You page is 50% men in frocks. Oh my Lord. Big up yourself, Desi. How you doing, beautiful? Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Did you request?
No, I got an invite.
I was looking at the profile thingy. Oh, I'm sorry, darling. You don't have to stay up. Yeah, I was looking at the profile. It must have did the thingy with it. Sorry about that. Big up yourself, Zio. Mine is just like religious stuff, religion, conspiracies, flat earth. That's all. The ops are here. They're just hiding. They're dilating. They're lurking in the shadows. Big up yourself, antics. So what happened with Mandora, for those of you who don't know who Mandora is, let me put him up. I think I have a photo of him. All right, so this is Mandora, all right? So Mandora, basically, he was pleasuring himself on live, right? Safi was the first one who shared this platform with me. Backside. Hold on, I got to put that back up. How do you do it? Okay, here it is. Four. Thank you, Robin. So basically, he deactivated his account when he was exposed yet again. He was dilating and pleasuring himself on live and streaming it to OF and other pornographic sites. Right, Sunflower? Big up, Nashville. Good to see you. He's back again. He's still back. They said that he deactivated his account. Oh, okay. Yeah, he was he had deactivated his account. They showed messages and stories that he wrote, basically about torturing and raping children and women and eating their flesh. So he's a cannibal, which is expected of Satanists. They believe in cannibalism, or they fetishize it. So he was making stories about brutalizing women, raping them, torturing them, eating their bodies along with children. He spoke about how he hated women and stuff like that. He was also seeking out child porn. But I already said that he was a sadistic P3DO. Yes, Chaz, he was seeking out child porn. He was writing stories about raping women and children and eating their flesh. Yeah, this man right here. But I was telling them that he's a sadistic P3DO. And I told them that he hated women. Exactly, Chaz. I've been said this. Exactly, Chaz. I'm glad people are paying attention. Safi, Chaz, you guys knew that I've been saying this. I've been said it. He's a sadistic pedo that hates women. I've been said it. And then they want to take credit talking about they're the first one who exposed Mandora. These wicked, lying people. Months after I did it for the bone, I'm the blueprint. Without me, they don't know what to talk about on Tickety Talk when it comes to these trans issues. All they do is try to feed off me like a leech. Exactly, Robin. That's exactly what they do. But basically, he was just writing stories about torturing children, raping children. He fetishized the rape of children and women. He wanted to eat their flesh, literally carve them up, mutilate their reproductive organs and eat it. Because a lot of these incels, they don't hate women because women won't date them. They hate women because they have vagina envy. A lot of the serial unalivers, they had vagina envy as well. That's why when they unalived women, they tortured them. They brutalized them. There was one man who identified as a woman that was recently arrested, and he was arrested because he was responsible for a string of unaliving of women. So he was a female serial unaliver. And he said to the detectives that the reason why he did that to those women, and he tortured and brutalized them, especially their reproductive organs. He cut off their titas and, mutilated their genitals. The reason why he did it is because he was jealous of the women. In today's day and age, Ted Bundy, the Night Stalker, they would have become trans. They would have transitioned and pretended to be women. I'm telling you, it's called autogynephilia. It's called autogynephilia. They have an innate distaste for you because you embody what they aren't. Let me show you something. You see, a lot of these men, when they become trans, they try to look like their wives. A lot of them, the reason why they got with the women that they're with to begin with is because they wanted to be her. They saw that woman as what they should have been. Look at the one that hunted down the jogger. He hunted her down and he mutilated her. He stabbed her and cut up her body, right? Why did he do it? Because she was all the woman that he could never be. He told the police officers that she looked exactly like he wanted to look. He said that she looked like how he wished he looked. Everything about her is what he wished he was. So he stalked this woman for days. He stalked her for weeks. He knew that she would jog in the mornings and where she would go. And he stalked her. He followed her. And once he was, there with her and nobody else was there, he stabbed her. And you know what he used to do with the women? Because he used to work at like a store where the women go to shop. I think it was Victoria's Secret. Yeah. He worked at Victoria's Secret, like a lingerie store. And when the women would come in, he would try to have physical altercations with them, right? He would berate them. He would cuss them out. Mind you, he's gay. And they fired him. They fired him. So he stalked this woman for weeks and unalived her, cut up her body. He identified as they, them. And you never saw that. You never saw that on the news. Right? It was a mixed race black guy. You never saw that part on the news. They didn't tell you that part. That he identified as they, them. He was a member of the community. He wanted to become a woman. He literally wanted to become a woman. And nobody talked about that. A lot of them, they do horrible things to women because they envy us. Just like him, having these desires to cut up women and cut up their genitals. Why would he want to do that to us if it's not envy and jealousy? Exactly, Adam. They literally protect them. They keep that information from the public so that you won't know their true nature. It's madness. Madness. Yes, if you're at the gym and there are men, if men are allotted in there, don't use the restroom. Don't use the toilets. Don't use any of that. If they allow men in there, don't use it. For your own safety. I'm making I'm gonna make some pasta and tomatoes with eggs. Yep. I really believe that it's because of my genetics why I love noodles. You can't make this shit up. Yes, lots of garlic. Aunt Lydia, you know how it is? Lots of garlic, darling. Lots of garlic. I love it. Just gonna put some eggs. Put in like 3 tomatoes. Jamaican food is the best food in the world. Hands down. If you ever try Jamaican food, you wouldn't want any other food. If you try Jamaican food, you wouldn't want any other food. You should try it, Zio. You won't be disappointed. Try Jamaican food, you won't be disappointed. You'll be like, I've been missing out. I've been missing out. Best food in the world. You should, Zio Vibes, you should. You should definitely go. Definitely go. You won't want to leave. I'm telling you from now, you won't want to leave. You will be feeling like you're in physical pain when it's time for you to leave. You'll be like, oh no. Yeah, Jamaican food is so good. The dumpling, oh my goodness. Dumpling, fish, best. Some boiled green bananas, some potatoes. Oh, oh my goodness. If you haven't had Jamaican food, you're missing out. It's the best cuisine in the world. I don't know why. It's just the best. I don't care what nobody says. It's the best. It's the best. If people in Thailand never like ate like cats and dogs and rats and stuff, I would say that their food is like second. But too much going on there. Too much going on there. Ooh, but they got good food too. You just gotta be careful. Big up yourself, Dina. How you doing? The Corrigo, oh, you mean Corrigo what? It's just so expensive to get. That's why I have my own little things them. Raise your own so you can have it for when you want. Best thing. Get two kids. If you have the land that you can raise them, do that. Because it's too expensive, man. Too expensive. Too expensive. Yes, bun and cheese, nice. Bun and cheese, nice. That's like Jamaican staple. Bun with cheese. Glad to hear that, Dina. Is there anybody who wants to come up and have a conversation? We're all here and we want to talk, all right? Come on up. Let's talk about it. I want to put this somewhere that it doesn't block everything. All right, there it is. Yeah, I can stay there. Come on up if you got a question, if you disagree, if you want to have a conversation, come on up and let's talk about it. All right? If you believe that trans women are women, come on up, let's talk about it. If you believe that children can be gay or trans, come on up and talk about it. Big up yourself, Shark. Good to see you, sister. Come on up and talk about it. Let's have a conversation, shall we? Don't be shy. I'm not here to bite. I don't bite. I'm a good person. I'm a lovely person. I believe that, you should have the right to do what you want. Just don't bring the children involved, right? Don't get them involved and we won't have any problems. Okay? Come on up if you disagree. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Can you believe that we've had over 1,000 people in the live, but it's not past 70 views? How is that possible? It says right here, total views 1,347. How is that possible and we've never passed over 70? Does that mean they're just coming in to report? I don't understand. How does that happen? Oh, ghost watching. I think they just come in to report and then leave, which sucks. Again, people, if you disagree with the background, you're free to come up, have a conversation. If you believe that trans women are women, come on up and have a conversation. If you believe that LGBT should be taught in schools, come on up and have a conversation, right? The live is for educational purposes and entertainment purposes only, right? We're here for civil discourse and conversation. Don't be shy. Come on up and don't be shy. Can they report from the outside too? Can they report from the outside? No? Okay, good. They can? Oh, my Lord. Well, that sucks. They shouldn't let them be able to report from the outside. Because if they don't want to join the live, why should they be able to report? That's what I'm saying, Jersey. That sucks. That shouldn't be a thing. That should not be a thing. I knew they were reporting the account because this morning when I got up at like 4, I saw a TikTok notification that said over 2,000 people viewed my account. So I know that they're reporting the account. I don't really care about that, but they shouldn't be able to report from the outside. If they don't want to come up and have a conversation, they shouldn't be able to report. Yeah, I hope it does change it. It should be changed. They're doing too much. Trump says he's going to make it that, you have the right to say what you want. All they want to do is censor people. They want to get you canceled for saying just the obvious truth. Did you guys see, what's his name, Parker, go on with that guy? And Parker was like, oh, a woman is anybody who ascribes to the characteristics of a woman, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, shut up, Parker. Big up yourself, Alea. How you doing, beautiful sister? And he's just raging on and on and on and on. And I'm like, shut up. Yes, Parker is gay. Without question, Parker is gay. And him and Dean have been sharing butts together. Yes, he does have anger issues. Dean too. Dean does have anger issues. He's lashing out because he can't get to be the best twink, in the galaxy or the universe. He's just upset. Years from now, Dean and Parker will transition and say that they identify as women. Just give them a couple years. Give them a couple years. Probably in the next 10 years, they will come out and say they're trans and that they're lovers. Watch, mark my words. They're going to be on Jubilee in the next 10 years saying, I never understood why I never felt comfortable. Yeah, just wait. Zesty asses. I don't know how women find those types of men attractive. Could never be me. Could never be me. Must be crazy. I don't see what's attractive about a man not wanting to be a man. It's not attractive. It doesn't turn me on. Is there anybody who disagrees with the prompt? Do you want to come up and have a conversation? So good. Okay. I'm multitasking here. All right, leave that on for the next couple minutes. I don't like when the pasta is soft. I like it kind of like al dente. Like when it's a little bit hard. Big up yourself, Jen. Big up yourself. Is there anybody who disagrees with the background? Do you want to come up and have a conversation? If you believe that trans women are women, come on up and have a conversation. Don't be shy because we know you're in here. We know you're watching from the outside. We know you're viewing. We know you're fuming. We know you're upset that somebody has the gall to put this up on a backboard and discuss your identity. Okay? We know that you're outside watching, you're outside viewing, and you're upset. I'm here to tell you that I care. All right? So come on up and have a conversation. Let's talk about it. Come on up. Come up. Come on up. You see that right there? Those are the balls that he tucked. The pianist is hanging right at the back, and you see that those two round thingies on either side. When they tuck, the pianist stretches and goes right between the two balls. So those are this is a trans pickle, right? This is a trans pickle. Yeah, see, you can know it's trans because the shoes are on heels and it's very feminine. You see, women move their hands like that all the time around. So that's how you know. Because that's really how they think of women. That we just flail our hands around all the time, talking about, yeah. Always talking like they swallowed helium. Get up and get on up. I drive. Love you too, Lisa. Love you too. Come on, people. We know you're in here. We know you're watching. Come on up. Come on up. Let's have a conversation. It's like my brother said yesterday. He said, they're all cringe. Trump should open all the insane asylums, and as soon as they say I'm Zizai Zazem, he should just throw them in there. Oh my Lord. Can you believe that a gay man said that? Oh. But he should really open up the mental asylums because these people are mentally unwell. Can you imagine barking at people? They identify as demon self. There was one girl who painted herself like a clone demon. And she's like, I identify as demon self. When you address me, you can say demon self went to the park today. I'm like, shut the hell up. Did you guys see that? With that blonde girl who painted her face like a demonic clone saying she identifies as demon self? Oh, Lord. Did you see the one where the girl identified as a bird? She said, oh, I'm a bird. You know, and inside, I believe that my past life, I was a bird. I forgot the bird that she said she was. They should be placed in mental asylums. Let's be honest. That's not normal. No, they're on, you see, they left here and they went to Tickety Talk and they're commenting on my shit. Why would you see me on live having a debate about the very topic, right? But you leave my live and then you go to my page just to comment shit. Why couldn't you just come in here and say what you wanted in the guest box? Don't be wasting my time. I'm gonna delete your comments. You left the live and went on my page to comment and cry in my comment section. Shut the hell up. Nobody cares about your feelings. Every day you want to talk about feelings. I got a new bottle of coconut oil. Do you guys eat the skin of the tomatoes? I don't know what's wrong with me. I eat everything. I gotta eat everything, like the skin, the seeds, everything. I want all of it. The skin is the best part. It has anti-cancer fighting properties. You gotta eat the skin, man. See people peeling off the skin could never be me. I eat it. And even if I cook and it's all coiled up, I still eat it. I eat it. It's not going to waste. It's all going in my belly. It's all going in my belly. I eat the skin of pumpkin. I don't take off the skin of the pumpkin when I boil it. I boil it with the skin and I eat it all. You know what's good for you? If you're iron deficient, boil pumpkin, green bananas, and drink the water. It's gonna taste a little bit stainy, but it's good for you if you have iron deficiency. I got 3 huge tomatoes in a pot sauteing with green onions and garlic and a little bit of piece of ginger. It's gonna be so good. Oh. Yes, it is, but with these, I don't know what they did to these apples, Jersey. Have you ever, all right, I like making apple juice, right? Sometimes I will forget an apple, like it will be left out on the corner, because I'll be like, okay, I'm going to peel it and eat it. And that apple, sometimes I forget, and that apple will stay there for weeks and it will not rot. Have you guys noticed that? The apples, they don't rot anymore. Exactly, that's what I'm saying, Robin. It doesn't rot anymore. I don't trust these apples no more. They're doing stuff to the food, man. I heard that they're putting human DNA. Allegedly, people are saying that they put human DNA in the food. And that's why they're not rotting or decomposing, decaying, or going bad. I don't know how true it is, but that's what I heard somebody say. And I believe it. I honestly believe it. Because even bread, people have bread for months. The bread doesn't expire. The bread stays there for months. What is that? Bread? As you should, Jersey, as you should. That's the best way to go, Jersey. That's absolutely the best way. Fresh produce. Did you see the Amish came out and vote? Because they were restricting the farmers. They were taking away their milk, their meat. They didn't want them to farm anymore. So, because people were saying that the Amish produce actual organic things with no contaminants. And they can't have that. You know who they are. They want everybody to be sick. The children in the Amish communities, they don't have no autism. They have no diseases, no nothing. They're healthy. And they're pissed about it. Mm-hmm. So the Amish came out and voted. Mm-hmm. And they have beautiful furniture. I saw somebody showing their furniture. They know how to make furniture. Like, oh my goodness. Beautiful, beautiful furniture, man. Those people are talented. Mm-mm-mm. To me, the Amish should start their own construction company where they build homes, because the homes that I saw washing away during that hurricane the other day, they seem to be made out of cardboard. So the Amish should start their own home construction company. Because I don't know what these are that they're selling people for all these hundreds of thousands of dollars that just wash away with the least bit of rain. I'm sure people would support the Amish if they did that. Oh, they have one. That's good. People should buy their home from the Amish and just ship it because did you see the homes just breaking away like crackers? Did you see the homes in the hurricane? It was like cardboard. It was like chips just bloop, 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 breaking away. I'm like, oh my God. Hundreds of thousands of dollars. Oh my Lord. I feel so bad. They say that they're rebuilding homes for the families that lost their homes during the hurricane. Oh, they're very good people. All this time people were making fun of the Amish. Nowhere in a society where everybody was like, the Amish was right. The Amish were right. Oh my Lord. Remember when people used to make fun of conspiracy theories, saying that we're crazy and we don't know what we're talking about? Oh my Lord. Look at that. They are, Adam. They certainly are. They most certainly are. For all the people that said, you're a conspiracy theorist. You don't know what you're talking about. You're insane. How do you feel no with everything that you've known no? In regards to the government, the healthcare industry, the food. How do you guys feel? Like, genuine question, no shade or anything. But like, how do you guys feel? No, knowing what you know. Oh my Lord. Must be nice. Must be nice. Okay. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for what you provide. All glory and honor be unto you. And may your name continue to be magnified. It is done. Yeah. That's it. But abortion. Women voting for Kamala simply because they want the right to kill their babies in the womb. Make it make sense. Did you see that one black nurse in her car screaming? No! No! Did you see her? So cringe. Shut the hell up. Go find your baby daddies. Hey, Kari. Hi, Kari. All these white liberal women shaving their heads. Did you see the white liberal women shaving their heads? These ugly, unattractive bitches. They say that they're joining the 4B movement. I think the 4B movement is trash. I think that men, we need men. As women, we need men because they're the protectors, whether we like it or not. I think it's trash. I think it's ugly. Morbidly obese women thinking that they're the ish, upset that men, have set standards for themselves and don't want them. Hmm. They're taking on the Korean movement, but the difference with the Korean women who started the 4B movement and these liberal bitches is that the Korean women were actually attractive. The Korean women are attractive. Okay? Exactly, Adam. Korean women are actually attractive. These women look like Baby Bob screaming in the camera talking about playing sad songs in the background or rights are being taken away. I'm protesting for women's reproductive rights, shaving their head, talking about 4B movement. You don't qualify to be in that. I'm sorry. Exactly, Mohammed. Women in America aren't getting married because they're filled with self-righteousness, self-praise, and arrogance. They're too entitled. Not everything is for you. Exactly, time's up. They just want to latch on to everything. Know that they can't use the Palestine thing anymore because most Muslims vote for Trump. They don't know what to do with themselves. They have to be a victim some way or the other. That's why I know they're talking about 4B movement. Like men checking for them. No man ain't checking for you. Okay, it's done. I didn't make a lot. But it's still good. I'm gonna fill my belly with water now. Exactly, Adam. Exactly. They want sympathy. Talking about their victims. Everything is about them. Everything. These people know how to find a way into everything. Did you see the men in dresses that talk about they're part of the 4B movement? Did you see the men in dresses? They want to infiltrate everything. I've heard women specifically say they don't want the men in dresses in the 4B movement, but still they're forcing their way in there. Like men checking for them. It's just madness, man. Madness. Where are the ops? You mean to tell me no ops came in here? No ops? Nobody who disagrees came in here? Nobody? Yes, it is cringe. No ops, nobody who disagrees. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. Hold on. This. So this was the guy, right? This was the guy that was unalived. This was him. They said that he was drugged and raped, which ultimately led to his unaliving. I thought that they dismembered him and discarded him, but it's not true. They said he passed away from an overdose because of the alcohol and unprescribed medication. Yes, he does, time's up. Yes, he does. Big up, Jenny. But the guys, I read into the case further. Jenny, there's more to the story. I read into the case further. The guy went to their house to hook up. That's what the guy said. The guys that unalived him, they said they didn't unalive him. They said they gave him unprescribed medication, but he wanted it. He wanted it. They said that they tied him up as part of the kink. And he knew he was conscious when they were tying him up, and he wanted it. So they both took turns on him, doing stuff with him, and they still continued even when he passed out. But they said they know they should have stopped when he passed out, but that they didn't grape him because he signed up for it. Yes. He had a baby that was like 11 days old when he went to those men. Allegedly. His wife had just given birth when he went to those dudes. He had a son that was like days old. Getting his back blown out by two guys. Oh my Lord. Allegedly, I don't know. Allegedly. Allegedly. Yes, it is Viking Valor. Yes, it is. You can look it up. There is his name, Callum Simpson. His son was named after him too. Doo-doo everywhere. Exactly, Janie. His wife just gave birth. She literally just gave birth. She literally just gave birth. She just gave birth. And he was allegedly hooking up with guys. So the guy said they didn't grape him. But I'm not gonna lie to you. The first time I saw his photo I was like, oh, he gay. I saw it. I don't know why his wife didn't see it, but I saw it. He's definitely gay. The way he's posing for the camera, the way he sets it, everything. It just giving sugar. You know, condolences to her, but yes, you can see it, Viking. You can see it, even without knowing the story. You look at the photo, you're like, oh, he got a little bit of sugar. Exactly, Morgan. Everything about it just gave, yeah. It's just, I feel so bad for her, though. She don't deserve that. This one here. This one here. To the black men in Georgia that voted for Trump, next time a cop has their knee on y'all necks, please leave us black women out of it. Next time your baby daddy or your fourth baby daddy is beating the crap out of you, don't expect black men to defend you. The next time one of your thugs, right, is trying to grab your purse and assault you, don't expect black men to defend you. Because without black men, y'all would be in a worse crisis. Because y'all play with them punks, right? And when them punks want to turn on y'all and beat the shit out of y'all, y'all want black men to defend y'all. Exactly, Viking. Look at this. Can you imagine wishing unaliving someone on a group of people simply because of who they voted for? Simply because of who they voted for. You're wishing unaliving on them. Exactly, Ems. Exactly. How quickly they forget who their protectors and providers are. How quickly they forget defending a woman that doesn't give a shit about them. Come on, I don't care about them. Oh, they're reporting the live. I can't press anything. The live is for educational and entertainment purposes. We don't tolerate bigotry, hate, transphobia, homophobia, or heterophobia. No hateful rhetoric, ideology, or behavior, no bigotry, bullying, or harassment will be tolerated. The live is for educational and entertainment purposes only. That's what I was talking about earlier, Dominique. That black nurse. She was like, how could you? How did this happen? Yes, Viking, you're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. They're the same ones that want to emasculate men, especially black men. They love to tell, you see women like those, they love to tell black men, you ain't shit. You no good N-word, you no good this, you no good that. It's them. No heterophobia. Yeah, they get mad. They're like, it doesn't exist. If heterophobia doesn't exist, then transphobia and homophobia doesn't exist. Mm-hmm. It did make the difference, Jersey. It did. Hers tipped the scale, Jersey. Hers tipped the scale. Did you see the recording where the guy was being beaten by his wife for the 8 years of their marriage? Did you guys see that? Yes, 8 years of the marriage, the woman was beating the crap out of him. And he would have 8 years, she would beat him. I couldn't believe it. She would give him black eyes. In one of the in blood, she even ripped out a patch of his hair. Oh my Lord. God forbid. God forbid. If I were that man's sister, I would beat the crap out of her. That's different, Jersey. That's different. I mean, she was beating that man and he wouldn't fight her back. And you know what the messed up thing about it is? People would hear him crying. They would hear her yelling and screaming at him. And like they would hear like, a physical altercation going on. And the man would be crying, begging her to stop. And nobody helped him. Everybody minded their business. But if it were a woman, if he was the one inflicting hurt on her, they would have called the police a long time. The hypocrisy. The hypocrisy is too much. All these British people coming in here. Okay, Beyonce. All right. Share the live, Beyonce, with people who you might think disagree. Mm-hmm. Share the live, tap the screen. Another woke mind virus TikTok. I'm not woke. Did you see my background? I don't agree with any of this, Dawson. Did you not read my background? It says being trans is a choice. It says cis is a slur. It says trans women are men. It says abortion is evil. Where does this look woke to you? It must seem like that, Dawson. This isn't woke. Much respect, Sunshine. Much respect. Glad you agree. Share the live with people who may disagree. That's what we're trying to find. Nokia, do you mind coming up, Nokia? Come on up, Nokia. Thank you, Franz Foreign. They have taken it too far. Can you come up, Nokia, and we can have a conversation about it? Come on up, Nokia. This is hateful. Sabrina, can you tell me how it's hateful? Come on up, Sabrina. Let's have a conversation. Oh, sore throat? Okay, can you block Nokia, please? When Nokia's throat is better, we can unblock Nokia. Block Nokia. Thank you, Antics. Sabrina, do you mind coming up and having a conversation? Nokia speaking facts. Trump 2024. If you guys disagree with the background, you're free to come up. You don't have to be shy. You don't have to be shy. This is next level grifting. You see me getting gifts? What kind of grifting there is, Andes? What kind of grifting? I don't need to grift. Your father takes very good care of me. Clean Pum Pum in 2024. Why do I have Haley on the background? I'm bringing attention to HIV and AIDS and hepatitis C. That's why Haley's on the backboard. You don't know what Haley was charged for in Australia? You don't know? Ask him what he went to jail for. Remember that Haley was arrested for trying to squirt his blood on hospital and security staff. And he was saying, don't come close, I have HIV, I'll infect you. Huh? Aunt Lydia, I'm sorry, darling. Yeah, I have somebody new up every day. And what about it? What about it, me having somebody new up every day? Sabrina, why don't you come up, brother? My black strong brother. Look at Sabrina bio. Look at his bio. It says, I feel empty, hurt, and worthless right now. Kamala, thank you for trying. Aren't you gonna move? Sabrina, you should move like how Trump is in office. Sabrina, why don't you move? Set up a GoFundMe. I'll give you $1. Eh? Exactly. Why do you bully Haley? Inez, I bully no one. I don't tolerate bullying on my platform, Inez. Tell that big burly Caucasian man, Haley, that I said make sure he takes his antiretrovirals and don't miss a day, because we know what kind of work he does. He does SMEX work. We don't want him infecting anybody. We don't want him infecting any of his clients. Tell him to take his antiretrovirals, okay? Hey, Mike, what's good, brother?
Hey, Shanta, I need your blessing.
All right. You have my blessing for whatever journey you're going to partake in. It will be successful. God will open the doors for you, right? And everything will be well in the mighty name of our Savior and His begotten.
Well, I didn't need a holy blessing. The blessing was I just needed to play with your booty with some baby oil. But if
No,
God
did
open,
it?
but if God opened those gates, like you said, I'm with it with it.
No, did it? No, did it? No, did it? No, did
No,
it?
did he? No, no, no.
Pigeon, how old are you?
23.
Awesome. How can I help you?
I'm just curious as to why you think being trans is a choice.
Is there a gene?
What is that? What do you mean?
Yeah, science identified a particular gene.
There's no trans gene, but there's been
Oh,
many studies. Like they did a study on pre-transition people versus the cis people, like person who was born male that is a trans woman, compared their brain scans to a cis woman and trans man to cis man. Sorry. And they found that their brain activity is very similar in terms of what stimuli activates what parts of their brain. And this is before they've had
exactly.
hormones.
And they did that with gay men, and it's the same result. You can look it up.
Gay
You
men
forgot
with
that
what?
part?
So,
Yeah, there's brain stimulus reacted to the same things or reacted in the same way as men who identified as trans and women. It's just a liken to femininity, right? That's all it was. Because in that very study, you saw at the bottom that they said that the men who identified as trans, their brains were still more similar to ordinary men.
so,
You
so in,
forgot
Yeah.
that
in,
part of it?
in
No, that's what I
conclusion,
just said.
is it safe
Trans
to
men's
say
brains are
it?
equivalent or at least similar to cis men's brains, and same with trans women to cis women.
No, that's not true.
Is it safe to say that trans runs in your genes like diarrhea?
I think so. Pigeon, that study was debunked because within the same study, and I didn't see anything about trans men, it showed about men who identified as women. And their brains were still in that study. If you look, some like maybe 10 chapters before you reach the bottom, they said in there that their brains were more similar to ordinary men, what you call cis, normal men. And this is just for the men who identify as trans.
Right.
So
I didn't say it was 100%. I said it was more similar to, as in like this, not fully, because there is still enough brain activity that is kind of derived by hormones and stuff.
Yeah, that everything in your
So
brain is
before
directed by
hormones.
hormones. Everything in your brain
Right,
is
and
directed
these
by
studies were done
hormones.
before hormones because clearly the hormones would be pushing them in that direction.
Sweetie, it was done with
Maybe
the hormones.
maybe the push that they're feeling is a bowel movement. Maybe it's actually diarrhea. Have they considered that? Yeah, because when you know for sure it's diarrhea, you can't push too hard. Because then you start straining. You might get a hernia. From pushing too hard.
I'm eating tomatoes and I nearly choked. It literally nearly went into my nasal cavity. I'm literally eating a big ass tomato and I had to like hold myself so that it didn't fly into the wrong pipes. Mike, behave yourself. As I was saying, Pigeon, oh my lord. As I was saying, Pigeon, there's no study that can categorically say that the brain of a man is that of a woman or vice versa. Within these studies that you're speaking on, it's still elaborated on the fact that their brains were more similar to that of the regular man. The only difference is that their brains reacted to things of femininity. The same study showed with women and men who identify as women was the same one that was done on gay men. The same reaction happened. All right.
The
So
exact same?
you can look it up. Don't take my word for it. You can look it up while we're talking. But it showed it showed a more similarities to gay men and women, just because it's not that their brains are that of females. It's just that the way that their brain processes things, right? And it has to do with
Right, that's what I'm
femininity.
saying. It's closer to
Yes.
how a cis woman does.
No, it's not. There's no cis women, and it can't be that of a woman's brain. It can't be, because in utero, when your brain is developing, it has to do with the hormonal distribution, right? So
Yes.
everything is incumbent upon
Okay,
you
so what
being male
about
or
intersex
female.
people then?
It's the same thing. Intermix, it's just hormonal irregularities or
They have
chromosomal.
physical differences. There are people who are born with female genitalia that have that instead of ovaries they have testicles.
No,
Yes, that was what
no,
intersex is people born with both
no.
male and physical attributes, male and female
No,
physical
yes,
attributes.
attributes, but they don't have it. All right, let
Yes,
me
they
explain
do.
to you. It's like the female has external female genitals, but inside she may not have developed ovaries, but she may have underdeveloped testicular cells. Right,
Yes,
but she's female, so those underdeveloped cells are not
but the
actually
cells,
testes.
but they are because so when you are in utero, every fetus starts off female. Anything that comes that's not female is because male hormones have been introduced. So if the
Sweetie,
person is born physically
nobody
female, that means
starts
that they
off.
just didn't get enough hormones to fully
Not
form
true.
into a
Not
male.
true. You are
That's what
you
intersex
your
is.
SMEX was determined when your father's
That's not when it's
specimen.
determined.
You can look it up, sweetie. You can ask
I
your general
have. That's not when
practitioner.
it's determined.
It's not your father isn't the one
No.
that carries your SMEX karyotype.
The male might, but it doesn't happen at conception. It happens a few weeks
It happens
afterwards.
at
That's why you can't tell
conception.
immediately. That's why there's no
No,
test to tell immediately if it's a male or a female
no.
baby.
Yeah, just because there's no test to conduct. Let me show you something that you're misinformed. Do you know that they can check the sample of an embryo to tell if it's male or female?
How do they do that?
And before they even
That's what
implant
I
it,
was
I
just
don't
saying, that
know.
if there's a
Maybe you
test
can
for it,
look it
that's
up.
different.
Look it up and see. Maybe they can tell you.
Well, you're the
Ask
one
Father
making these
Google.
claims. You got to back it up.
Listen, you're the one that says it can't happen. Disprove me.
But I'm saying that it can't happen. How am I going to prove that something can't happen when you're telling me that
Disprove
it
me.
can?
Look it up and see. Look it up. Look it up and see. Disprove me. Go ahead.
You got to prove it because you're the one
Please
that you're the
disprove
one that's
me.
saying that it can
I gave
happen.
you. I said something. I said something. So go and look
Right,
it
you're
up.
saying
Fact check
something can
me.
happen. Just like if somebody says that they believe
You
in God, we
notice when
ask them
you
for proof on
presented
that. They
your
have to give us proof.
argument,
We can't prove that
you
God
notice
doesn't
when
exist.
you remember when you presented your argument and I disproved it? Disprove me, no. Go ahead. I want you to disprove me.
How did you disprove me? You didn't bring up
You
any
said that
information. You
men are
just said
female.
things.
Oh, I told you that in the same article. So if you went and you read the article in it should be read, like reading it rather than let people on TikTok telling you something. If you actually read the article that you spoke on, where they presented this argument that, men who identify as women have brain similarities with actual women. If you actually read that, you would see there within that same article that they said that these men had the same brain chemistry like any other man, right? I disproved that with your own
I've
article.
explained as to
So
why
I
that's how
said,
that works. I was explaining that it's not 100% on that thing. I wasn't saying that people who are like trans women don't automatically are born with
but
women's brains. I didn't say
yeah,
that.
yeah,
You're trying to say that's what I'm talking
but
about.
still, I disproved your argument. So
No,
go
you're
and
just you're
disprove
saying the
mine.
same things that I'm saying. You're just acting like
Go
I'm wrong when
disprove
I'm
mine.
agreeing with you on that.
Prove to me that they cannot determine the sex of an embryo before
At
implantation.
conception.
Go and prove it.
I can't leave the thing or it's going to kick me out.
Or you can Google it and you will be on pause and we'll wait on you. You can just say women or men. You don't if you're talking about a man who looks like a woman or try to act like a woman, you can say a man who identifies as a woman. If you're talking about women, you just say women. Or you can just say a man who's trans. I think that's better because there's only one type of woman. And that's the ones that are born a girl.
Okay, so you
She
are
and
right that it is
oh
determined
my
at
God.
conception, and at the same
I
time, it's
didn't
still proved
know.
to me that the physical attributes
Whoa.
of it don't come on until later because they still need to be developed
Whoa.
more.
Whoa,
Because
she
people
says
still
I
start
was
off
right.
female
You
in it.
see that I didn't need Google. Whoa, it's almost like I know what I'm talking about.
How
That's
old
so
are you?
strange.
Jesus
Me?
Christ! You're acting
Me?
like a child. I'm
Yeah,
telling you that you're
I've
right, and
been
I'm trying to have a
identifying as 3 years
conversation.
old. I'm an age regression. I've been identified as 3 years old since
Oh, you're
4
weird.
years
Okay,
now. Good good
bye.
gaga. Good good gaga. Good 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 good. Continue, I'm sorry.
Mm. No, you're honestly being really weird, and you're not allowing this conversation to happen like an adult.
I'm trying to have adult conversation with you. All right. So she got disproven and so she left. She got disproven and she left, which is awfully sad. We were having great conversation. She said I wasn't being mature.
I mean, maybe she had diarrhea.
Could be, unfortunately.
You know, and I'm sorry to relate everything to the butt, right? But men who think they're women, they think their butt is a coochie or a boochie or a booty coochie or a coochie
Could
booty.
be.
I don't know what they think it is, but it's definitely not a coochie. But these feelings are usually centered around the dookie shoot, the Hershey Highway, right? And so maybe I'm thinking their feelings of grandeur are also, encompassed around their butthole,
Could
so to
be. Could
speak.
be right.
F1 in the
Could be
comments.
right. Remember, the live, we don't condone any bullying or harassment. The live is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Hi Michael. How old are you?
What's tonight?
How can I help you, good brother? You seem very distraught in the comment section. Do you not agree with the background?
110% agree.
Okay. My
What made you, what made
misunderstanding.
you think I was distraught?
No, I thought you were having a hissy fit like the liberals, but I may have misconstrued it. Sorry.
No, not at all.
All right, big up yourself.
All right.
Yeah. Yes, so if you disagree with the background, you're free to come up and have a conversation. We're here for educational and entertainment purposes only. If you believe that trans women are, in fact, women, you can come up. If you believe that, cis is not a slur, you can come up. We're here for educational purposes.
Hello. Good
Hi,
morning.
Mimi. Good day. How old are you, if you don't mind?
I'm 27 years old.
Awesome. What are your thoughts?
I agree with everything except for the last one. I wholeheartedly believe that abortion is a form of healthcare for women. But everything else I agree with.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
not
that
healthcare, my
society.
darling. Mimi, unfortunately, abortion can't be healthcare because healthcare is supposed to save lives, not end it. But your background is kind of noisy. You can come up another time to discuss it civilly, right?
Okay.
Because that's what I'm here for. But big up
Okay.
yourself and have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Yeah. Chief, good day. How old are you?
Good morning. I'm 37.
Awesome. You said you disagree. Go ahead. What do you disagree with?
No, I said I agree.
Oh, dang. I thought they brought you up because you disagreed. Oh.
No, I agree with everything. I'll get off
All right.
though.
Big up yourself. Big up yourself.
I do disagree, but it's with one thing. I disagree with, you know, we should be able to do the late term abortions. Like some of these liberals, since their parents weren't brave enough to abort them, then we have to abort them later in life. So I believe in late term abortions.
Oh, my Lord. Cece, good day. How old are you? And Garlic, how old are you?
I'm
I'm
19.
19.
All right. Wonderful. How can I help you, good people?
So I think being trans is a choice. I don't really think cis is a slur. I think a slur is a very that's a harsh word. I just don't like when people call me that, but I don't think it's a slur.
Do you
And
know what a slur is?
yes, a derogatory term. I know what a slur is. It's not derogatory. I
How
just
does it
don't like when
become
people.
derogatory?
I just don't
How
like
does
when
it
people call me
become? Yeah, yeah. How does it
derogatory
become
is something that
derogatory?
is disrespectful or meant to harm somebody.
It doesn't even have to be meant to physically harm. It can
Right.
be
I didn't
in
say
harm,
physically.
like
I didn't say
yeah,
physically.
yeah. So it could be meant to harm you emotionally, right?
I don't
Could
think
be
I don't think that's the intention. I just think they want to include themselves
it is their
in being
intention.
women,
It is.
so they try to
It if you're
separate
trying to
themselves.
if listen, if you're trying to make woman an umbrella term, right? If you're
Right.
saying that woman is a social construct, and you
Right.
want when we say we don't want to be called that, and then you do it in an antagonistic way, it is to demean me, right?
Okay, I see
And
what you.
thus it became
I
a
can see what
slur.
you mean. I can see what you mean. I don't like when people call me that either. I don't like when people call me that. I just don't think it's like. I think slur is like a very harsh word, but I don't think they mean it with. I think they just don't know no
Oh, they
better.
do mean it with malice. That's why they say it.
But yeah, then the
Have
abortion.
you ever said to
Well,
one of them? Did you ever say to one of them, "Don't call me that," and they're but you are that.
yeah, they do be saying, look, I don't like when people call
Exactly.
me that. Anyway, I think abortion is healthcare, and it's literally, you can, since you like to Google stuff, abortion, if you look up, is abortion healthcare, it'll say abortion is healthcare. So do you think you're more factual than Google?
What is healthcare?
So basically, there's different types of abortion, so you have to specify yourself. So when you say abortion
I
isn't
didn't ask you what
healthcare,
about different types of
okay,
abortion.
let
I
me talk
asked you
then.
what
Let
is
me talk. Let me
healthcare.
talk. Let me talk. Let me talk. Let me talk.
Listen,
No,
ma'am.
you
You
brought me
don't
on
you
Stick
don't
here,
to
get to
the
so
tell
I
me
had
what
to
facts.
to do,
create my
Shanene.
argument. So let me talk.
Yeah, yeah. You don't get to tell me what to do.
I'm not
Yeah,
telling
you don't get to tell me what to do. You're being hot and bothered for no reason. I'm
But
here
yeah,
being
like I
chill.
was saying, I'm not
All
mad
right.
at you. I'm just saying, if you're gonna bring me on here, let me talk and let me state.
Garlic, how old are you? You said you were 19, darling.
Yep.
Awesome. How can I help you?
So, being trans is not a choice. That is something that is severely integrated in their mind.
And they come to that realization by themselves. Being cis means you're straight.
Hold on.
That's not a slur.
What? So it's in their mind. Hold on. You can't go over everything. I'm eating a giant ass tomato. Don't know why, but I'm eating it. We're not even with salt, just eating the tomato. So you're telling me that it's something within their minds that tells them that they're trans. Could it be voices?
No. They don't feel like they should be a man or a woman. They feel like they were born the wrong gender.
So what makes them feel that way?
Societal norms and not being interested in anything. Say it was a trans woman, and they were biologically male at first. I mean, they're still biologically male. It's genetics and stuff. But they don't want to be a male. And if they don't want to be a male, that's their choice.
But didn't you just say you can't change your genetics?
Oh my
God. Are you okay? You just said that. Okay, you left. Okay. She just said they're still males.
Oh my God! How you snatched that raggedy girl CC off the pedal? and look, she was right in the middle of a. Oh my God!
Hey, new guest. How old are you?
37.
Awesome. What are your thoughts?
I completely agree. I was going to go on with what that last person was saying, is how they're saying that they're born that way. If they're born that way, how's it a social construct?
Exactly.
You can't be born that way
But the
and
thing
have
is,
a social construct.
But then she contradicted herself when she said, oh, they're still male, but they don't want to be. So it doesn't matter what they want to be. It matters what they are. So if you
When I
can't
was
change
7,
your
I wanted to be...
genetics or your biology, that means transgender doesn't exist.
I mean, when I was 7, I wanted to be a Spinosaurus. You saw how that turned out. Still a man.
Yeah, and if you take the sting away of offending people, then nobody should have arrested that guy who skeeted on the girl and ran out the store when she was like, "He skated on me."
Whoa.
We should be able to offend people, right? By their logic.
I think that's a little more than offensive.
Yeah, but he didn't harm her physically, did he? He just skeeted on her and ran.
But like when they're saying that they're born this way and that they realize their gender when they're 3 years old, 4 years old, 3-year-olds, most of them have a hard time taking a crap in a toilet, let alone figuring out what gender they are. When I was a kid, I was trying to watch Ren and Stimpy and freaking Power Rangers, not decide whether or not I was a boy or a girl.
Exactly. But thank you so much for coming on, guests. I'm going to move on to the other guests. Have a good day.
Take it easy.
All right, take care. CC.
Yes.
You were saying what is healthcare? Go ahead.
Okay, so abortion can be healthcare because it
I didn't ask you if abortion could be healthcare, CC.
So
I asked you specifically, what is healthcare?
Healthcare? That's not the question. I'm here to answer the question. I'm not here to give you proper definition.
Listen, you were speaking on abortion being healthcare, and I asked you for clarification purposes because I don't know what healthcare is. I asked you for clarification purposes if you could tell me what is healthcare. That's all.
Healthcare is healthcare, for example, is if you go to the doctor and get treated by a nurse or a practitioner or someone to check on your health, check on the wellness of your being.
Oh, so it's supposed to make you better.
Yeah, it's basically for the well-being, the wellness. Yeah.
Yes, so wellness meaning that you stay alive and you're okay.
Right.
So what does an abortion do?
So basically, because my grandma, we have talks about this all the time. She's a nurse. She's been a nurse for 36 years. So basically, abortion can be healthcare because there is many ways that a woman's life can be affected by having a baby. So, do you mean abortion isn't healthcare in the sense of like
I just asked you what does abortion do?
abortion kills the baby inside the stomach?
Oh, so I thought healthcare, as you said, was for your wellness and
So
to,
do you think
make you
there?
better.
Okay, can I ask you a question then?
Mm-hmm.
So do you think there's not situations where the woman's life is affected by the baby in her stomach?
I don't know about that. Like, what do you mean?
So there's different. You just have to Google it because I don't know the correct terms. My mind is in a brain fog right now. But there's different ways that a baby in the stomach can affect the woman's life, and she needs to have an early labor, and that's considered
Yes,
an abortion.
early. No,
Early labor
early
is
labor isn't
considered an
considered.
abortion. Yes, it is.
Early labor can't be considered an abortion
Yes, it
because
is.
early
If
labor.
the child isn't viable when the child is, taken out of the woman, then it's considered an abortion.
But that's the thing. Why would the mother need early labor?
Because do you not know that there's ways that see?
Can
I
you give
agree.
me an example? Can you give me one
Okay,
medical
so
condition?
basically, there's a way where a baby can be born in a different intestine inside the body that is not the uterus, and it'll affect the woman's life. It'll
And
put the woman's life in harm's
can
way.
you give me the condition? What's the name of the medical condition? What's it called? And I
Okay,
want to
so
look it
I'm not
up.
a nurse practitioner and I'm not a doctor, so you got to Google it yourself, just like you tell people to Google stuff.
No. I can't Google it. You're the
I'll
one presenting
Google
the
it for you. I'll Google it
information.
for you then. I'll Google it for you then.
Okay, go ahead. Thank you. Father Google knows all. I don't. Give her some time. She's calling on Father Google.
Father Google, can you hear me? We need your love today. We know that you are listening to help us when we Google some shit we don't know. Father Google, help me now. Father Google, help me now.
Thank you, Mike. That was beautiful.
You know Google is her daddy. You
Okay,
know
so
she
it's
pray
called
to
an
Google at
ectopic
night.
pregnancy. It's called an ectopic pregnancy, and you can Google this yourself.
When ectopic pregnancy, and what happens in an ectopic pregnancy?
It's when a fertilized egg is grown outside of the uterus.
Oh, so the baby can't develop.
Yeah, the baby can't develop right, and it puts the woman's life in harm's way. So you have to have an abortion.
Oh, okay. So
So
in an
that's really the
ectopic
only way that
pregnancy.
I think abortion is healthcare. Now, if you're just killing the baby
Okay, hold
inside of
on
your stomach,
one second. So with an ectopic pregnancy, the pregnancy isn't viable because the embryo will not develop into a
no, the
baby.
baby can definitely grow.
It's literally not going to grow into a baby. It will be like a mass, a big, like a blob. In that stage, it would be like literally a clump of cells because it won't be able to get the nutrients that it needs. All right, she's using Father Google. I'm
So you
telling her
don't think that's an
information.
abortion?
It can't be considered an abortion because the fetus isn't viable. With an abortion, it's a procedure that terminates a viable pregnancy. So there's no other reason for the pregnancy to discontinue other than the mother doesn't want it.
It doesn't have to be viable or not. An abortion,
It has
you're
to be
going to take the
viable
same pill.
because the life of the baby has to end.
No, I think you just want that to be the definition, so you can say that.
Darling, an abortion literally terminates a pregnancy. How do you terminate a pregnancy? That's why it's not considered delivery. You terminate a pregnancy by ending the life of the child.
Well, unfortunately, it's not based off your opinion. It's based off facts. So when you go to
and that's why I don't use my opinions in conversation.
they're going to say, okay, we're going to have to give you an abortion. They're not going to say, okay, well,
No
it's not
doctor
going to
will
be an
tell you
abortion.
that. No doctor will
Okay,
tell
so
you
what
that.
is it called? What is it called?
A DNC that is performed for an ectopic pregnancy is not the same type of DNC that is performed during an abortion.
That's just one way that the baby can, harm the woman's life. There's different ways. And they will be
Mom, your
considered
argument
abortion.
was just disproven. We need to stay on topic. You can't just move from
We're on
move
the
the
same topic. When
goalpost,
did I change
right?
topics?
Yes. So an ectopic pregnancy can never be considered an abortion because there is no child there to abort to begin with. Okay? No child is there. Because as you just said yourself, when you use Father Google, the baby, the fetus, will not be developing into a baby.
Okay.
So it's not viable. There's no child that is being aborted there. With an abortion, the pregnancy is being terminated by removing the embryo and or fetus from the mother's body forcefully.
Okay, I can agree with that. So you don't think there's no way that a woman's life can be put in harm's way and she'll need an abortion?
Darling, as I said, I don't know the medical condition, because if it is that she has hypertension, there are medications that can aid in her, and she can get bed rest and stuff until she can carry the pregnancy until it's viable, and then the child can either be induced or, in these cases, preferably a cesarean section can be performed. So I don't understand the reason for an abortion. They throw around terminologies like these to confuse people when people don't understand what it is. And for your grandma, you said, I don't remember, who's a nurse, for her to say that it can be considered healthcare, I don't understand how she could say that, knowing what she knows.
That's just a fact, though. Like, I understand what you mean. I understand that you don't want it to be healthcare, but that's just a fact. Abortion is healthcare.
It doesn't matter what I want. You just read the definition of healthcare.
Do you want me to? So, since you like to go on Google, and I don't know why you
Something
say Father
about the
Google, but you're the
name
one that told the
Google.
guy to go on Google too. Didn't you tell the little boy to go on Google?
It is the sweetest
I don't need to go on Google. I
name.
know what healthcare is.
Okay, so have you ever researched if abortion was healthcare, or do you just say
I don't need to research if abortion is healthcare.
So
Healthcare is supposed to
healthcare is healthcare. So this is just your opinion because you don't.
Yeah, because it's not my opinion. Just because I know more and don't need to research what I already know.
You don't need to research on something, so this is just an opinion because you haven't even proven your own point.
Okay, wonderful. You see, I knew that an ectopic pregnancy would never be an abortion.
Just because
I didn't need to Google that.
Doesn't mean you know.
You see, I knew what an ectopic pregnancy was, and I didn't need to Google that. I offered Google to you guys because you guys don't know what you're talking about. So I asked you guys to Google.
Have you ever done your research if abortion is healthcare? That's all I'm asking.
I don't need to. Healthcare saves lives.
So how are you making a claim and you haven't even done your research?
Because I know what healthcare is, and I know what an abortion is.
But you haven't done your research if abortion is healthcare, so you're just going based on.
I don't need to. I know what healthcare is.
Do you see why I'm for late term abortions? Do you see it now?
Yeah, give her some time. She'll catch up.
Anyways, so you don't know if abortion is healthcare or not because you're just using your.
I just told you that I know.
So is it? It's not healthcare? Is that what you're saying?
I just said it's not healthcare.
So where is this point proven at? Like, where did you find this?
Ma'am, you can go and research what healthcare is. You just said what healthcare is. You said it out of your own mouth.
We're not talking about what healthcare is. We're talking about if abortion is healthcare.
Oh, can it be healthcare? If for it to be healthcare, it's incumbent upon it aids in life.
So you don't
saving lives, making lives better.
Way that a woman's life can be put in harm's way.
If you can provide me a case in which the woman's life is in jeopardy and is in need of an abortion, I'll consider it. Can you provide me a medical necessity for an abortion?
Nah, because I'm not trying to use Father Google right now. I don't feel like hearing him.
Oh, no problem. When you can find one, you can come back. I'm always here to hear it.
Okay. And about the cis is a slur thing. I don't know. I think I changed my mind about that one. I don't really like when they call us that. I don't agree with that one.
It is a slur because a slur is a word or a phrase that is being used to address a group of people that they perceive to be an insult. So as long as the group of people find it an insult, and then the other people who created it to use to address these people use it still even when asked not to antagonize them or to belittle them, that's how words become a slur. Just like men used to call women biatches, that's how it became a slur to women. Like when they used to call us N-word and we said, we don't like a mesa. And they're like, but that's what you are. And they saw that we didn't like it and they perpetuated it.
Yeah, I can agree with that one.
No problem. Take care of yourself though. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Yeah. Something about the name Jesus and how good he is to me. Oh, I love him. Hello, Liam. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. How old are you?
I'm 20.
Awesome. How can I help you?
Question about that last person. So when does life begin?
At conception. It's Macy, guys. It's Macy. Life begins at conception.
Okay, life began at conception. Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
And how does an ectopic pregnancy doesn't count as a pregnancy if life begins at conception?
Yes, so there was a life there, but the life, because it could not get the nutrients, the vitamins, the minerals that it needs, right, by being in the mother's uterus, it passed away. So it's growing, right? But it's growing like a clump of nothing that can be a danger to the mother. So it will not be a human life. It will not be a life because it did not survive. So if it had latched onto the uterus, then it would be a human life. Okay?
Except according to your logic, it will be murdered.
Except it can't be murdered because it's not alive.
But it was.
Exactly, and because it didn't latch to the uterus.
According to your logic, it was.
Exactly, and it passed away, therefore making it not alive. Mm-hmm. You're so smart. You see how you figured that out by yourself?
No, you're twisting this around.
So Macy, if it is that it did not get the nutrients that it needs to survive,
what the fuck is
it
Macy?
was not. You're Macy.
My name is not Macy.
Your voice can't be hidden.
I don't even know who you're talking about, seriously.
Do all of them talk like what's going on?
No, this is Macy right here, Shanta.
I don't even know who Macy is, seriously.
Yeah, sure you don't. But anyway,
this is
as I was
Macy.
saying, brother. But as I was saying, brother, it's not alive. Yeah, that's it. So it's not a human life anymore. It was at conception, but it passed away. You saying it's kind of is doesn't change the science, doesn't change the facts. You know,
well, the
it is what
science
it
is on my side, but okay.
No, nobody in medicine would agree with you. So maybe you should not embarrass yourself on Tickety Talk by speaking on what you don't know.
The person who literally works says the person who says they work with doctors, but they don't.
Okay. Who do I work with then?
I know everything about you.
Go ahead and tell me everything about me.
I'm not about to dox you or anything, so.
But I want you to. I want everybody to know who I am. Please tell everybody who I am.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna do that.
Please tell everybody. I want you to tell everybody who I am.
Nope.
See, this is
I
what
won't
I'm
do it.
saying. Because if you did know who I
Just
am,
because I'm a nice person, I'm not gonna do
no,
it. Just
Macy,
because.
stop lying, Macy. Because if you did know who I am, you would know that I live like 25 minutes from a literal healthcare facility. That's why sometimes you hear the ambulances in my background. If you did know who I am, you would know for a fact that I do work with doctors. But this is
Yes,
the
sir.
thing. This is the thing with you, Macy. You're very mendacious, and I know that you're special because you obviously took the short bus. But what I would want you to do is, before you go on lives as a guest pretending to be somebody else and wanting to speak on what an ectopic pregnancy is, research. All right, sweetie? And you do sound like Elmo. Say hello to Big Bird for me.
You're ridiculous.
Come in, play. Everything's okay. Ah, you tickle Elmo. Is there anybody else that wants to come up and have a conversation? If you do want to come up and have a conversation, you're free to do so. We're here for civil discourse, educational, and entertainment purposes. So if you believe that trans women are women, come on up. If you believe that, people were born that way, you can come on up. If you believe that abortion is healthcare, come on up. Love you too, Stacy. This isn't entertaining at all. Can you come up, Danny, and we can make it entertaining? Come on up, Danny.
Hey, so since these people are mentally challenged, right? And they think they're women. Do you think that they had a tomboy phase growing up?
Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Macy came up and said, I'm not Macy. I'm not Macy. I don't know who Macy is. Oh my Lord. Thank of Jesus, meek and man of mercy upon me, your humble child. Oh my Lord. Yes, I drive.
It's like with an overweight person standing behind a pole like, I'm invisible. Head ass.
Come on up if you disagree with the background. If you believe that trans women are women, come on up. If you believe that abortion is healthcare, come on up. If you believe that cis is not a slur, come on up. If you believe that being trans is not a choice, come on up. We want to talk about it. Ensure that you're 18 and older before you request. Don't be shy. Come up. I'm here for civil discourse and educational and entertainment purposes only. Don't be shy. Come on up. There were so many people. Where did they go? Where did they go? Where did they run off to?
I think Brother Macy opened his back door and they all got sucked inside.
Hello?
Hello, good day. How old are you?
18.
How can I help you?
What do you mean, how can I help you? I just came to debate.
Go ahead.
First thing, I want to say, trans people, if you're born with a wood, you're a man. Doesn't matter if you change it, you're a man. And if you're born with a vagina, you're a woman.
Facts.
If the parts that God gave you, that's what you are. You can't change it.
And we agree with you.
Oh, okay, 100% man.
All right, take care.
All right, see you in a bit.
All right. Yeah, we agree with you. That's what my background is saying. Request if you disagree with the background. Request if you disagree with the background. Layla says God isn't real. Neither is your womanhood, Layla. God isn't real, neither is your womanhood. Right, Rins? You know what's funny? When men in dresses say, God isn't real, prove your womanhood. Come up and prove your womanhood. Come up, Layla. Let's have a conversation. Genuine conversation. Come on up, Layla.
But if everything you do is demonic, your whole lifestyle is demonic, how can you speak on God not being real if you chose the devil? Biatch.
Exactly. Layla, do you want to come up? Do you want to... It's like they're afraid. Mike, do you want to drop and give me like 10 minutes to see if we can get in the apps? If not, you
Oh
just
no,
come back.
I'm about to clock in to work. I'm gonna be in the bleachers. I love you.
Love you too, Mike. Have a great day at work, darling. Take care. If you disagree with the background, you're free to come up and have a conversation. If you believe that trans women are women, big up yourself, Beans. If you believe that trans women are women, come on up and have a conversation. If you believe that gender is a social construct and that children should be taught LGBT, you are free to come on up and talk about it. Right? We're here for civil discourse and educational purposes and entertainment purposes only. All right? Come on up. Don't be shy. As long as you're 18, come up and we can talk. Come on up. Come on up, guys. Come on up. I personally believe that no men should be in women's restroom, women's sports, women's locker room. And I believe that the reason why they want to call us cis is because they want to make it seem as if woman is an umbrella term. They want to say, see, just like there are tall women, there are short women. Just like how there are black women, there are white women. Just like how there are slim women, there are thick women or fat women. That's what they want to do. But the difference between those categorizations of women and a man saying he's a woman is that you're a man. All those women, black women, white women, slim women, fat women, thick women, we're all females. Layla, come on up. Come on up, Layla. Come on up. If you come up and I'll tell you why I believe they aren't women. Request and I'll tell you. Request and I'll tell you why I believe they aren't women. Come on up, Lita. As I said before, if you guys disagree with me, you don't have to stay in the bleachers. You can come up. It's not like I'm going to attack you. I'm here for civil discourse. You understand? Who's the leader? Oh, you're talking about Takesha? Are you talking about Takesha? Milana, you can come up and I'll explain it. Remember, this is a debate. So if you disagree with anything on the background... Oh, Tweener used to come up here, but she won't know because she's been talking shit about me and she knows better than to do that. So she won't dare come up here. Tweener is a twat. Tweener literally says that if you're an adult and you identify as a child, you're valid. She says that we shouldn't discriminate against P3DOs. Haley, the big Caucasian man, right beside the big Hispanic man, and the other big Caucasian man, Haley, has the big A. Haley tried to squirt his contaminated blood on hospital staff. He denies it, but we know he's lying. We know everything about Brother Haley. Right, Mr. Adams? Milana, do you want to come up? Why are you arguing with the people in the comments? Milana, you can come up and have a conversation with civility. Come on up, Lana. Milana. Right, Linda, he doesn't want to come up. Layla, do you want to come up, sweetie? Layla, do you want to come up? I don't know why people cower at the thought of actually having a conversation. You obviously disagree. You don't believe in my talking points or my viewpoint. And I'm here offering you a platform where you can discuss and have conversations about what you think or what you feel. Listen, I've been told people that Mandora hated women, Elena. I was the first person who did this. Haven't you been following me and heard me saying that he didn't like women? I said it. I said he hated women. I said it, and he fetishizes us. I said he was an autogynephile and a sadistic pedo. Hello, Bloom.
Hi, I'm just going to make it quick. I'm loving what you're doing, especially for the second male that you have in the photo, because they're preaching that trans kids should exist, and they're trying to say that trans women are women. So I'm just loving what you're doing. I love the people that you have in the photos, and keep it up.
Awesome, no problem. God bless you, sister. Yeah, Haley is a disgrace. Haley is a disgrace. Are you talking about Haley, darling, or Tweener?
Haley.
Yeah, he's a disgrace, and you know he has the big A. He was arrested in New Zealand for attacking a woman and was beaten up by the... Yes, he was beaten up by the men there because, you know, he tried to fight Haley. Haley tried to fight the girl. So when he went to the hospital, you know, because he was injured because the guy beat the shit out of him, he tried to stab the guy and the girl with a broken bottle because he was selling himself. So he went to the hospital and he told the staff, I have the article. He told the staff that he had the big A, and he tried to squirt his blood on them. And he also had hepatitis C and tried to squirt his blood on them and try to bite them.
Can you send me the article on this? Because so many times I come across that person's lives. And
yes, I have the article. You can follow me on IG. It's Shiloh Based 1. Shiloh Based with number 1 at the end. So it's SHILOH BASED with number 1.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to just follow you now. Perfect, because every time I join their lives, it's just spewing evil and I hate it. But I'm going to let you drop and have someone up here that disagrees with you just for entertainment.
No problem, darling. And shoot me a message so I don't forget. Take care, beautiful.
No worries. Bye, Shanta. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, darling. Yeah, big brother Haley. The last time Haley was on live, he was intoxicated. He was slurring his words. He had on like some... what do you call them? Yoga pants. And you could see his big hairy basketballs printed out. He lifted up one of his legs and you could see his big hairy basketballs. They look like they hang to his knees. They were jiggling like bells. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. They were so long. Right? And let's not forget, the guys that were there were laughing at him. He was in there with his gay friends like him because he's a gay man. And he's like, Shantae's horrible. She called me a big burly man. And his friends was like, she's not lying. She's not lying, because they know that you're a big burly man. I have a clip of Haley on my YouTube if you guys want to see it. He stood tall. He's like 6'4", 125 pounds. And he sells, you know, his back door for pennies on the dollar. I thought you weren't supposed to objectify. Who told you that? Who said that? Can you tell me who said that? Come on up and tell me, how am I objectifying? Can you come up and tell me? Yes, I do. I'm about equality here. I know the truth, 79. I don't discriminate. It's all about the truth here and love. We don't tolerate hate on my platform. My lives are for educational and entertainment purposes only, right?
Hello.
Yep, Emily. Hi, good day, Miss Anna. How
Good
old are you?
day. 24. 24.
Awesome. What are your thoughts?
Okay, my thoughts is that cis is a slur. Like, I don't understand why we should call biological females like women cis. Abortion, I wouldn't say is evil, but I think that women cannot use it as a method in order to, not have a baby multiple times. Like, it's not good for the woman either.
It's not contraceptive. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not good.
exactly.
And they want to use it as a contraceptive method, and it's
Um,
horrible.
Yeah, I joined the live of a British woman, and she started saying that me and some other women in the chat were not real women because we say abortion is not okay. And she started calling us slurs and getting mad. And I was like, if you don't want a baby, use protection. Like, I don't understand people who have relationships and they choose to not take protection. This to me is terrible.
I agree with you. I agree with you. And that's why I say it's wicked.
Yeah, thank you so much. Like, exactly, I had the best friend, and I remember every time she would hang out with her boyfriend, she wouldn't take protection, and the next day or the next few days when she didn't have her period, she would tell me, "Oh my God, I think I'm pregnant. I don't want this baby." And I was like, "Did you take protection?" And she said, "No." And I was like, "Why didn't you?" And she said, "Because my boyfriend didn't want to. So it
Yeah,
was your fault."
you don't give him anything. Yeah, he doesn't want to, you don't give him anything and you move on. But thank you for coming up. I'm gonna have to restart the live because
Okay,
they
thank you so
reported you. I
much.
don't know if you started coming on your screen. They
Oh,
reported you
okay.
for hate speech.
Oh, okay, sorry. Okay.
Yeah, they reported you for hate speech. So I'm gonna have to restart. I
Okay.
will be right back. I'll be
I
right back,
didn't say
guys.
anything bad though, did I?
You didn't say anything bad, but that's how they are. So because
Yeah,
you're
okay.
black, I don't wanna get my life taken down. But thank you for
Okay,
coming up, and you're
okay.
absolutely
Sorry.
right.
Okay,
God bless you,
thank you.
sister. Don't apologize. You're
God bless
awesome.
you. Okay, thank you. Bye.
All right.